Chapter 115, Chu Xianyu's illness during the Foundation establishment period and the past events of the Sword Tomb. Just when Han Yi was having a tea discussion with the Elder, Heavenly Mystery Peak received another guest. The figure flew over on a sword, his clothes fluttering, and his white veil flapping in the wind. Seeing the visitor, Han Yi was surprised. "Miss Chu, why have you come?" "The Elder asked me to come." Chu Xianyu looked at Zhang Taixu, her face serious. "Chu, you're just in time." Zhang Taixu chuckled and once again used his magic power to conjure a wicker chair, indicating her to sit. "Sit, thank you, Elder." Han Yi, seeing Chu Xianyu sitting upright next to him, looked puzzledly at Elder Zhang. "Elder, are you? They're nearly here." Zhang Taixu continued to smile with his eyes squinted, directly explaining. For a moment, Han Yi's heart skipped a beat. He looked up at the sky beyond the formation. Just a moment ago, terrifying spiritual senses swept over Heavenly Mystery Peak. Could they be the leaders of the Immortal Gate that Elder Zhang spoke of? "As long as you stay on Heavenly Mystery Peak, you will be safe. Here, no one can get past me and divine your destinies," Zhang Taixu said seriously. Unexpectedly, they still pursued. If it weren't for the Elder, this calamity would not be completely resolved. Chu Xianyu withdrew her gaze from the sky, touching her lips. Only then did Han Yi truly understand. Elder Zhang was offering them refuge. He was using his great divine powers to shield their destinies. In other words, he was protecting them. With this realization, gratitude buzzed in Han Yi's eyes when he looked at the Elder. Be careful not to reveal your secret identities while seeking opportunities and killing demons in the outside world. Those who are greedy will come, and those who are envious will resent. Elder Zhang reminded them, "Both of you are individuals blessed with good luck. There are too many methods you haven't seen, which can reverse a person's fate. I call these forbidden arts resisting heaven and changing fate." In his eyes, Chu Xianyu's fortune was much higher than Han Yi's. However, Han Yi's fortune was slowly increasing. Therefore, he believed that Han Yi had more potential than Chu Xianyu. Despite how high Chu Xianyu's fortune was, it wasn't as promising as Han Yi's, which was continuously growing. Zhang Taixu believed that it was only a matter of time before Han Yi's fortune surpassed Chu Xianyu's. That is an important criterion for a person who is destined to overcome adversity. Those chosen by fate can grow quickly. However, he was not aware that Han Yi's fortune all came from Chu Xianyu. Whoosh! When Han Yi was hiding from the search of the Immortal Gate, he found an orange attribute again falling from the Elder. Pick up attribute, reversing misfortune and fortune too. Every day, you can transfer the impact of misfortune and fortune around you, and bear your own karma. If this attribute is combined with heaven-sent fortune, it's an excellent means of self-preservation. He thought to himself, and looking at Elder Zhang who was playing chess with him, he asked, "Elder, how long will this search last?" Elder Zhang moved a black piece and said, "I don't know. The other party is well prepared. If you two feel bored, you can walk around Heavenly Mystery Peak." Han Yi didn't ask any more questions. He drained the tea in his cup, stood up, and decided to go for a walk to clear his mind. Pure Yang Peak. Ning Yujing was in her cave mansion, seriously reading the basics of spells. In not long, she had finished the entire book. With a flick of her jade-like fingers, a gust of wind blew, and the entire cave mansion immediately became brand new. She said with Asmal, "Although minor immortal spells are simple, they are indeed extremely convenient." She took out the black shining bead hidden in her cleavage and whispered, "Fortunately, my father left the Nishan Pearl, which can conceal cultivation. Otherwise, it would be difficult to enter Dragon Sparrow sect." Suddenly, her face changed slightly. She looked up and felt a terrifying spiritual sense sweeping over her, which gave her goosebumps. This feeling was all too familiar, the same as when she fled from Mo State and encountered those great powers of the Immortal Gate. Why would the people from the Immortal Gate come here? The spiritual sense quickly passed, but it left her deep in thought. Something is strange. Could it be that the heavenly demon Nether Dragon Scroll is in Dragon Sparrow sect? Why else would the Immortal Gate come here? Although there are many top-rated blessed lands, Ghoul sect was indeed destroyed by the leader of Dragon Sparrow sect. I'm certain I didn't come to the wrong place. I just don't know how my second uncle and the others are doing. It's very difficult to communicate with them here, and it's easy to expose ourselves. For the time being, we should not meet with the protectors from other peaks. There were not mere 3,000 immortal peaks under the Dragon Sparrow Sect's rule. And each immortal peak had different cultivation environments. There were differences even among the main peaks. The fewer people there were, the more abundant the spiritual key. Heavenly Mystery Peak was such a place. Han Yi was sitting on a rock in the winding mountain range, surrounded by pleasant spirit fields, serene gardens, and simple wooden houses encircled by fences. It looked like a paradise. However, this was where Elder Zhang lived alone. Han Yi never wasted his cultivation time, especially after gaining the super spiritual root. His cultivation speed was rapid, the perfect foundation building accelerated the process even more, leading to a result. He would quickly pass the foundation establishment stage. With the double boost, it wasn't long before he felt his cultivation base start to loosen.